Do you think Saskatchewan and Alberta are getting shortchanged, and if so, how under the current formula?
Well, right now the formula is based on $100 a barrel oil, and we've seen the collapse in the price of that. So there's a bit of a lag in how the payments are calculated. So Saskatchewan continues to pay in despite the collapse in the energy sector. So we've asked the finance minister to take a look at that. He's already looked at formulas for Northwest Territories, Yukon, and Nunavut. We're just asking for the same fairness to examine the problems that exist in the equalization formula for Alberta and Saskatchewan.
What would you like them to do then? Adjust it so that the current price of oil is reflected in the formula?
Yeah, first thing would be to meet with the Premier of Saskatchewan and Alberta to talk about the issue. But yes, there's a lag. Our commodity prices are volatile. They can move very quickly. They haven't moved this precipitously in quite a while, but they have. And so the reality is that the formula is not based on the market price of oil. We think it's only fair that when a calculation is being done, it should be based on the actual market price of the commodity in question.
There have been a lot of snipes, including from your Premier, on maybe pipelines would be approved if equalization cash flows through them. Do you think there's any connection between equalization that has been paid in the past and how the West is being treated now?
Well, I mean, there's no question that the blocking of pipelines is so frustrating for people in Saskatchewan and Alberta. We see the benefits of extracting those commodities, creates jobs for people in our province, but the equalization money that's collected from Saskatchewan and Alberta benefit other have-not provinces. So to see those provinces that receive equalization payments, or at least mayors from some of the cities in those provinces, oppose the pipelines is extremely frustrating.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Scheer.
Yeah.
Can I get you to maybe take a shot at this one? You really think you can sell the idea of taking Fridays off back and go riding? Do you think you can successfully explain to people, but no, honest to God, I'm really working?
Yeah. Look, I haven't been to the Procedure and House Affairs committees that.
Kind of catch you up here.
Yeah, no, it's a little off guard. There's a lot of things on the table. I've had my family in town at various times, and I think there's some practical things that the House of Commons could do to rationalize the schedule. I'm not sure about
But is that a problem
Fridays.
you think voters want MPs to deal with, making the House of Commons more family-friendly? Is that really something voters are sitting around going, gee, I wish things were a lot easier for Andrew Scheer?
Well, I'll tell you, it did not come up at the doors. I did not get one person at the door say, I think you guys work too many days. I can tell you that. Look, for our caucus, the priority is forcing the government to come up with a plan for working Canadians. It's not our priority is not to look at the hours or things like that. There are some practical proposals I think would make it family friendly, would make other people that are contemplating a run for office make it more appealing for that. And there's an interesting conversation about that, about the types of people that are attracted to public office. But right now, our priority leading into the budget is forcing this government to at least acknowledge the crisis that's going on in the energy sector, acknowledge the jobs lost in New Brunswick and all over the country. They need a jobs plan. That's what we're focusing on.